How's it going? Welcome back to Localchannel. Today's video we're going to be covering when to buy, what to buy, how to buy it when day trading. A lot of this information is versatile, meaning you can use it across strategies and markets. We're going to be looking at charts and how I enter and exit trades. When it comes to day trading, there are many approaches. There are things that are similar across strategies, things that only work for individuals, and things that only work as a collective group of buyers and sellers. First, we're going to look at what to buy. So, when you're looking for a stock, you're going to want to trade a stock with high relative volume. This means it's trading more volume than average. This means that there's more buyers and sellers in the trade, which make the stock more volatile and more profit to be captured. Now, stocks go up when there's more buyers than sellers. So if you're looking to the long side, what you're going to want is a lot of buying volume or identifying a spot where potential buyers are grouped up. So when the price comes into the spot, buyers move the stock up. When choosing a stock, people tend to build a watch list on gapping stocks. That means stocks that are opening significantly higher or lower than the previous close. Again, stocks with high relative volume that's caused by either a catalyst, such as news, or a significant technical point. Basically, you want to be trading stocks that other traders are trading. This allows for you to capture any momentum and allows for a more predictable price action instead of trading stocks that no one's trading that are controlled by algorithms. Technical patterns are designed off of collective human behavior. We're going to talk about when to buy and how to buy. When it comes to this, you're going to want to have a strategy, and like I said before, strategies and patterns are built off of collective human behaviors. These patterns have specific entry and exit points that are tested over a series of time that give a strategy a success rate. Using these patterns, you're able to profit off these markets. So we're going to take a look at one of the strategies that I trade. I'm going to break it down, what I look for, how I enter, and a little bit of the things that go on in my head when I enter a trade. Alright, so we got Alibaba here. I'm going to break down what I look for when I'm looking to trade my strategies. So right now, as you can tell that this stock opened significantly lower than the previous day's close, so it has sort of weakness to it already. Also, when I looked at the daily chart, I was able to find a few pivot points, so either support or resistance from the daily chart. So now coming into the open over here, what I look for, I have this resistance or support. I have the 920 and VWAP above, as I look for the break of the first 5 minutes to make a new low under all of these levels. That gives confirmation that there is weakness in the stock and we are looking to continue lower. Now, the risk on this, I would set, if my entry were to be the first 5 minutes to make a new low, this would be my entry at 48.25. My stop would be the high of this candle, 148.85. So if the stock went above this level, I would stop out. Before I enter, I want to see how much profit potential we have in this stock. First thing I look for is on the daily chart to see if there's any support below the stock, any nearby support, and I'd use that level as support for the stock. If there's no support, what I do is look for a 1-to-1 to take off at 1-to-1 risk loss, and then 2-to-1, and then have a portion, just keep holding on the portion until I see any exit signals, such as candles to make new highs or break over the VWAP like over here. So the main thing we want to focus on here is making sure that the stock has enough profit potential for us so that we can risk as small as possible but still maintaining a lot of profit. So this is like a beauty setup, which I'd enter. It's a higher price name. I don't really trade low float stocks anymore. I like the price movement of these higher cap stocks. So I'm just gonna draw here what it kind of looked like. So a 1-to-1 would look like this. So we got it almost immediately on the first candle. Then I'd look to take off a portion at 2-to-1. And again, we got that. And then I'd hold on a small portion until the next exit signals. So the first 5 minutes to make a new high, maybe, or it to break over the moving averages and VWAP like you see over here. A basic strategy which I trade almost daily. You know, the stock has high volume coming in to my moves to really back me up. So since I was looking to the short side here, I'd want a lot of sellers, and which you can see some big red candles, a lot of volume going through here that was able to push my move. Now, one way to check if a stock is trading on high relative volume is to go to the daily chart and look at the bottom here where you have your volume candles, and you could see like average volume would be where my cursor is here, around down here, you know, adding up the highs and lows, and you get an average volume of around here. And then high relative volume would be anything above it, and then lower volume would be below it, of course, or even regular volume would be within the middle range there. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions or requests for future videos.